And to cheat, you picked John Kramer?
The cancer is still spreading. I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. There is one person who might be able to help.
Our approach.
6 things you need to know before watching Saw X. Hey Saw fans, and welcome to a thrilling exploration of the Saw universe. If you've been following the twisted world of Jigsaw, you're in for a treat today. Saw X is right around the corner, and oh boy, do we have some tantalizing tidbits to tease you with. From intriguing new plot twists to familiar faces returning, even some surprises that link this new chapter to the past, there's so much to uncover. But wait, we won't spoil the surprises just yet. We're diving into some fascinating curiosities that will make you see the series in a whole new light. What connections have you missed? What secrets lie hidden within the horrifying games of Jigsaw? All will be revealed, but for now, we'll just whet your appetite with questions and possibilities. So grab your detective hat and join us on this journey through one of the most beloved horror franchises of our time. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. Are you ready to play a game with us? Hit that play button, and let's dive in. How long will the film last? Did that send shivers down your spine? You've just had a glimpse of the new Saw X trailer, and if you thought the previous films were terrifying, then brace yourself for what's coming next. Kevin Gruder, the maestro behind the camera, is returning, and he's promised us the most epic, scary, and undoubtedly the longest chapter in the series. Speaking at the Midsummer Scream 2023, Gruder didn't hold back, stating, "I can say that this is the most epic film of the saga, perhaps the scariest and probably the longest. When we edit a Saw film, we don't waste time, and the fact that it's so long is a testament to how well made it is." Now that's a promise that's bound to send a chill down the spine of even the most hardened horror aficionado. Plot. The latest trailer for Saw X begins with an ominous scene set in a hospital. Our notorious antihero John receives the devastating news of a fatal tumor. But as always in the world of Saw, things take an unexpected turn. John's desperation leads him to a remote location in Mexico City, where a doctor renowned for experimental practices offers a glimmer of hope. The promise of a cure becomes his driving force, only for it to be shattered by the cruel reality that it's all a scam. The so-called healing isn't real, and John remains terminally ill. I want to play a game with you. Choose. Live or die, make your choice. Yes, the iconic line returns, and so does Jigsaw's thirst for a twisted game. This time, the doctors involved in the deceit become the unwilling players trapped in the nightmarish world of Jigsaw's making. In a chilling moment, John says, "All of you pretended to cure me, but what I have planned for each of you is very real." Cue the gruesome traps, the agonizing choices, and the twisted sense of justice that has made the Saw series a standout in the world of horror. This plot offers a compelling mix of personal desperation, betrayal, and revenge, and it promises to elevate Saw X into new territory, while honoring the essence of what fans love about the series. John Kramer. So what makes Saw X different from the rest? Well, according to the filmmakers, this installment takes a unique turn by focusing on John Kramer as a human being, not just as the terrifying mastermind behind those gruesome games. In a recent statement, the creators shared some profound insights about John's character in this film, saying, "John is the protagonist of this movie. He's a sick man, and he's a man eager to prolong his life. And while he's thinking about how he can do that, everything falls apart. This is what happens, but he is truly the hero of this film. I haven't done the math, but he probably has a more significant role than he has had in the last 6 or 7 films combined. This is the movie. This is the story of John Kramer as a human being, not as the Riddler. You will find out everything about him, trust me, as a human being with his fears." This fresh angle promises to pull back the curtain and reveal the man behind the monstrous persona. The film's emphasis on John's struggle with his health, his desperation to extend his life, and his ultimate downfall is bound to offer a more complex and empathetic view of a character who has become synonymous with horror. So are you ready to see a different side of John Kramer? Mexico. Did that catch your eye? Saw X isn't just a continuation of the blood-curdling series we all love. It's a fresh chapter that takes our main character, John Kramer, alias Jigsaw, on a wild ride through Mexico. But why Mexico, you ask? Well, let's unravel the mystery together. In a recent interview, director Kevin Gruder, producer Orrin Cools, and cinematographer Nick Matthews spilled some valuable insights about the film, set to release on October 25, 2023. Particularly intriguing was the revelation of what draws John to Mexico. Cools has given us a haunting glimpse into John's journey, saying John is the protagonist of the film. He's a sick man trying to prolong his own existence. That's right, our favorite twisted character, portrayed by Tobin Bell, is not just out for blood this time. He's fighting for his life, battling cancer, and pinning his hopes on an experimental cure in Mexico. It's a twist that adds layers to John's complex character and promises to deliver all the chills, thrills, and gore we've come to expect from the Saw franchise. Familiar face. As the trailer reaches its climactic end, something extraordinary happens, something that longtime fans of the series will instantly recognize. That's right, Amanda Young is back. Portrayed by the talented Shawnee Smith, Amanda has been a victim, an apprentice, and now it seems she's returning to play the game once again. In a chilly and somewhat eerie moment, we see Amanda removing a pig mask and smiling subtly. It's a moment that doesn't reveal much but says everything. Amanda's return signals that Saw X is pulling out all the stops and weaving the complex web that fans have come to love. From her debut as a survivor of Jigsaw's twisted games to her transformation into his apprentice, Amanda's character has been a central thread in the Saw narrative. What role she'll play in Saw X is still a mystery, but her presence alone adds a layer of excitement and anticipation. Future, the saga. First up, some exciting news. Kevin Gruder, the brilliant mind who directed Saw VI and Saw, the final chapter, is making his grand return to the director's chair for Saw X. Gruder's unique vision and approach to storytelling have added an edge to the series before, and fans can't wait to see what he brings to the table this time. Now, speaking of what's next, it's worth reflecting on the latest entry in the series before Saw X. I'm talking about Spiral, which took the franchise in a new direction. Spiral was penned by Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger and directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, a familiar name who directed Saw U, Saw IDA, and Saw IV. The film tried to reinvent the wheel, but unfortunately, it didn't quite hit the mark. Receiving mixed reviews and earning only around $40 million at the box office, Spiral was considered a failure by many. But every film series has its ups and downs, and that doesn't mean we can't look forward to what's coming. With Saw X on the horizon and Kevin Gruder back in the director's seat, there's a renewed sense of excitement and hope for the franchise. Who knows? This might just be the movie to breathe new life into the series. And there you have it, fellow Saw enthusiasts. We've unraveled some of the mysterious threads of Saw X and taken a thrilling ride through the twisted maze of Jigsaw's world. But the game's not over yet. There's so much more to explore, dissect, and discuss as we await the release of this highly anticipated installment. What are your thoughts on the new film? Any theories or predictions? We'd love to hear from you, so please share your ideas in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep up with all the latest on Saw X and more, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. Your support helps us bring you more content like this, so be part of our community and join the conversation. And for those of you hungry for more behind-the-scenes insights, theories, and fan discussions, check out our other videos right here. Are you ready to play with us? Thanks for watching.